A Calgary mother is making a desperate plea tonight. She says her ex-husband abducted their son and took him to Lebanon. And she's not alone. Hundreds of families are faced with international parental abductions in this country. So many, Foreign Affairs has set up a special unit to deal with them. As Shirley Engel reports, once the kids are gone, it can be difficult to get them back.
I just want my son back.
Layal Khalife's son Jad's room is just as he left it, full of memories of a happy child.
I usually sleep beside him right before bedtime.
Now a mother in despair, she believes her ex-husband Mohammed El-Husseini abducted Jad to their former home of Lebanon.
I think it took me at least a day to realize that this is actually happening. And it only happened when my parents contacted one of his relatives back home, and they confirmed that he actually left the country and he had planned this for a while.
After years of sharing custody, she had signed a consent letter for Jad to leave the country with his father. A phone call with the child suddenly went dead August 26th. She hasn't heard from him since.
I was lost. I was like, I couldn't even say one word without tears. My son is everything for me. Like, this is what I live for.
In an affidavit, Khalife alleges her ex moved out, quit his job, and canceled the return flights to Canada, enough for a Calgary court to grant her sole custody and police to issue a Canada-wide warrant for El-Husseini.
This mother's story is sadly not unique. Each year, hundreds of Canadian children are abducted by their own parents and taken out of the country. Whether they ever return all depends on which country they've been taken to.
Lebanon is not a signatory to the Hague Convention on Child Abduction, making El-Husseini out of reach.
The concept of parental abduction doesn't exist in Lebanon.
Diplomatic channels offer some hope. Last year, Foreign Affairs launched a special consular unit to deal with the growing number of these cases.
We will now liaise with the mother, with the Lebanese authorities, and impose upon them the moral obligation to ensure that children are not kidnapped and do not become pawns.
Khalife knows she's in for a long, painful, and expensive legal fight in 2 countries.
All I know is I'm not giving up. I will do anything I have to do to get my son back over here.
She's got all his favorite toys ready. Shirley Engel, Global News, Calgary.